What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Blood Bowl 3. Now, unfortunately, I went to go play a game and my internet provider actually decided to go out, so we did lose a game there. But we're going to queue back in and I'm just going to pretend that it didn't happen. And let's see what we can get. Now, I don't know how the game handles disconnecting and injured players, because we did have 2 missed next games, which was going to be worrisome because we're actually down a blocker. But let's see what it does. Whether it heals them or keeps all the injuries, I'm not too sure. Hopefully we can actually find an opponent. Now, it seemed like the server had a little bit of a hiccup a second ago because it actually kicked me out and then brought me back in. So maybe everyone's just logging back in. Oh, we found an opponent. It's going to be a Chaos Renegades
welcome
team.
back, sports fan.
Oh boy. This is a hard match. Now, we did pick up the Ogre. Let's look at our opponent's team here. He doesn't have any additional skills. He does have the Minotaur and the Troll. He has the Skaven, the Orc, the Goblin, and the Dark Elf. And 3 rerolls, so he is basically full. Oh, it did actually heal all of our players. Ah, see, that's kind of dumb. Oh, well. Disconnecting is an advantage, I guess. Well, let's go in and see whether or not we can do some damage. Now, him having 2 big guys is going to be pretty rough. And he is going to win the coin toss. I'm curious. He has the... Yeah. Alright, so we're actually on defense. So we're going to leave... our Ogre a little bit behind. So he doesn't get punched for free, basically. He can get punched on a blitz still, so he's not completely safe, but should be okay. Alright. Oh. That's an interesting setup. Oh, we are so dumb. Oh, I completely forgot about the Minotaur. I gave him a surf on a blocker. Yikes. Okay. Oh, does he just put him against the... Oh, man, that's such a bad play. I need to pay more attention. It's a little early where I'm at, so I'm not fully awake. It's also been a bit since I've played. Too many things going on, and then internet going out, and it's a mess. Anyone with Xfinity understands my pain. Let's see how he sets up here. Dang. Alright, well.
Today, the length of a game is completely unpredictable.
We've put ourselves in a pretty bad spot here. Let's see what our opponent does. He goes with the troll hit first. That's interesting.
Smack!
Alright, it's just a stun. That's not too bad. Oh, he hits with the minnow. Thank goodness. He doesn't see the surf.
Grab 'em, turkeys, and relax, Jim. We're gonna be here for
Now he's going to stick the minnow onto our ogre so he can get a free hit on him there.
Just like the Slender Geyser. This player keeps on going and going and going.
Oof.
If I had a gold crown for every player I've seen lying on the field during my career, well, I could start my
Not too bad.
own
Let's see
team.
how he tries to blitz.
You only need 1,000,000 gold, right?
We do have all the strength 4 pieces in the front, so curious to see how many people he dedicates. He did buy a bribe with petty cash, so he may go for a foul. Looks like he is thinking. Looks like he is going to try to blitz our blocker.
Did you know that the new Cabal HD globes have been selling like hotcakes?
He's probably going to
from
blitz with
all
the orc,
outlets?
if I had to guess.
Don't confuse the viewers, Jim. He means they've been selling fast, not that they're made out of cake and jam.
Oh no, he's going to blitz with the human.
Oh, too easy.
Oh, and he rolls double skulls, so that's a reroll on turn 1. That's good for us. He does get a nice hit on our blocker. Oh, it's an injury.
Oh, that
Yikes.
looks painful.
Oh, it's the niggle on our block piece. We may fire him right now. That's unfortunate. Losing our block piece that quickly. Oh, he's going to protect the Minotaur. So we can't get a very good hit on him. Now we're going to just move some pieces over so that they're not completely out of the fight. Unfortunately, we can't actually get a good hit on that minnow. So we're probably just going to fight our way out of that mess. So we're going to take a blitz. We're just going to blitz one of these humans here, I think.
They've got the advantage, but there is no sure thing in London. He seems a little stunned, doesn't he?
We're just going to get our ogre out of the punching range of that minnow.
Dear. I hope that player has written a will, Bob.
Written? Players can barely speak, Jim, let alone write. You should know. You've interviewed
That should be
enough
fine. Now we are down a player, which is unfortunate. It is one of our important players. It's our only leveled piece. But we are in a relatively good spot here. As much as it's an advantage to knock out the minnow and the troll, the odds aren't in our favor for that, so we just kind of want to take our mighty blow hit with our ogre on
I certainly wouldn't
the
like
lower
to find
armored
myself
pieces.
sandwiched between those two
Try to
giants.
lower the number
A
difference.
Jim sandwich between two green buns. He's now as free as a bark in a thunderstorm.
As much as possible, at least. Ooh, and the Minotaur is going to come this way.
What can you do against a full-speed horned opponent?
Looks like he's going to knock our blocker toward the sideline.
Rather like an old traditional spectacle in its style.
I know this one. Toromania.
He does not get a knockdown, thankfully. He is dedicating a lot of pieces to that surf, so it's possible we may just be able to go for the ball if he mispositions it.
On balance, I prefer the passing game to running down the field. One tactic is for the intellectual elite. The other is for
Oh,
simpletons.
he's going for the foul. He does have the bribe.
So, type I am.
It is a stun, but it is a send-off as well. He does use the bribe. Got on him for buying that. Now we can actually break out of this fairly easily. Not too rough, actually. And we do have a couple free hits as well. Well, he's going to try to take dodges, it looks like. Now we can just avoid the surf by...
They've got the advantage, but there is no sure thing in Blood Bowl.
So if we take this hit here...
Now his buddy can
Oh,
move
we get an injury. That's very good.
I wouldn't want to be in
So
that
this hit
place.
is very important because now even if he goes for this blocker, he actually can't surf him with this hit. So we're not worried about that anymore. We can worry more about this center area.
The attacker has an assist.
And we're going to have to use another reroll.
Unity is strength.
That's a little unfortunate. And we are actually going to take a hit onto the troll here.
That play looked almost competent.
And then we're going to move our pieces back a little bit. And we just want to get in as many free hits as possible. And now that the troll's on the ground, and we don't want to give him the blitz, so we'll actually stay put.
Get up or get off the field.
And then we're going to be okay with knocking this guy right into our
That'll help
ogre.
the player move without risk.
And we're actually going to bring this piece over this way, so he cannot get a double 2 dice. That does give him a little bit of a wiggle room to go to the left, as he could. Most likely won't. I think he's really dedicated to playing around this Minotaur. We've got a lot of his pieces on the ground right now, which restricts his movement by a ton.
Bit of a lull. What are you up to, Bob?
Now, I'm not sure against this matchup we actually want to be in the full-on bash fight,
Or baked halfling legs.
because he does have more Mighty Blow than us. And the armor is generally in his favor. I guess not. We have the better armor. The main thing is that we need to protect our ogre from his 2 big guys, because if he gets a Mighty Blow hit on the ogre and sends him off, then we're at a huge disadvantage. So we need to use our pieces as meat bags, basically, to take the Minotaur and troll hits. And just kind of spread those pieces away from the ball as much as possible. So like keeping the Minotaur over here by himself. It's a really good idea, especially since we're threatening
Cool recorded on
a return
Quiz
surf on
Robots
him.
Other than old Blood Bowl matches, Jim.
Yes. You know, I'm addicted to that HBO series, Game of Gnomes. You never know.
Alright, it looks like
which
he's
little
pushing back here,
bearded
which is really good for
runt
us.
is
We
going
want to
to
just
die
keep
next.
pushing him back if possible. Is that lineman standing up? Yeah, he is. Okay. He does take the blitz on the blocker.
That'll do, player. That'll do.
Very good for us. He doesn't have the pieces over here to protect the Minotaur, so we might actually just be able to get that surf, which would be insanely helpful. Oh, he
Can't get a better player
dodges the
than Dog
goblin in. That's
Guaranteed to do this. Unless they don't.
not enough? Oh, well, he does get the knockdown. And it's a death. Yikes. Okay, well,
Oh dear.
we lose a chosen blocker, which is not great. However, we do have a double surf over here, which we will definitely be taking. So, best way to do this. We need 3 pieces for that? There's no way we need 3 pieces for that. I guess we do. We should be able to get it either way. One there. Bring him in for that. Does give our opponent a lot of wiggle room. But I think that's alright.
Bigger they are.
The harder they punch.
And we're not going to follow
That'll
that.
help a player move without risk.
If I had a gold crown for every player I've seen lying on the field during my career,
Ooh, we actually
well,
messed that
I
up.
could start
All right.
my own team. You only need 1 million gold, right?
Okay, so what we can do is we can actually take this hit like this. And we only get knockdowns, which is actually unfortunate.
He's now as free as a fart in a thunderstorm.
So now instead we're just going to surf this
And
goblin.
that's a holding maneuver, if ever I saw one.
Oh gosh.
Oh dear. I hope that player has written a will, Bob.
Alrighty.
Can barely speak, let alone write. You should know.
Fortunately, it's going to be no damage, but we're going to just set ourselves up right in front there.
Count those teeth, Jim.
And then we're
They'll
going to
have
knock
pick up
down
most of
this
them off the ground in
orc.
a few seconds' time.
And we will just threaten a follow-up surf on the Minotaur. Now, of course, he can just blitz it forward, take some red dice, you know, bring someone in. He's got ways out. But at the moment, we're actually up in pieces compared to him. Oh, that goblin surf was actually a knockout. I forgot it doesn't show us if there's when there's no apothecaries, which is another UI thing that they should probably update. Not too bad.
There's a couple pretty good players on the field, Jim. They're just hiding behind all the crappy ones.
Now we want to keep our blocker a little further back because he is 1 tile slower than the Dark Elf. So we don't want him to just get completely outpaced. And he's going to blitz with the Minotaur.
This fist is
And he's going to
approximately
get
the
double
same
skulls.
size as
He
his
uses the
entire
reroll and gets
opponent.
double skulls
Oh, that's a
again.
good tackle.
Oh, because it's Loner. Loner failed.
On
That's what
this.
happened. Alrighty, so what we're going to do, now that he's stunned, actually, we're going to punch into the cage. And unfortunately, we don't completely get in. But what we can do Let's tie up every other piece.
They're gathering around that lone player, like halflings round a sandwich.
He seems a little stunned, doesn't he?
Including the troll. Now that is a rush, but it is a rush that we are willing to take because it will give us a big advantage if it works. And it does. So we'll take this hit as well. And we get both down, which is acceptable. It's our last hit of the turn, so...
That player should punch the other enemy players quickly.
Now it is a
or
dark
try
elf,
anything else.
so his dodge chance is fairly high, so he's most likely just going to dodge away. That's why you keep these other two pieces a little bit back and press this one forward on the left so that he is basically convinced to go to the right. Now he is going to take the easy troll hit by bringing in the human. He's going to blitz with the orc, and he's not going to get the hit.
Be gone, fell demon!
Problem, Bob?
Plague fly in my coffee.
And the Skaven is also going to fail its hit, which is amazing for us, because now he really can't dodge to the right. It's just completely not safe.
Is this going to be enough to come out on top?
Oh, and he's not even going to get the knockdown with the troll. That's incredible for us. Now he doesn't even have the strength to 2-die the blocker. Does get the dodge. Not into a very safe spot.
I've just been watching my Cabal Vision ball, Jim. This new high destiny feed is crystal clear.
Oh, and he fails the dodge with that human.
A temerity really worst reward.
So I believe we actually just have very easy 2-die splits with this beastman. It is a rush. That is a little unfortunate. It's definitely our best bet though, and we're gonna run up there. Then we'll make this play. We get the rush.
Rather like an old traditional
And we don't get the
spectral
knockdown,
style.
but we do get a both
I
down.
know this one. Toromania.
I don't think that's good enough.
Hey, that play looked almost competent.
Actually not gonna follow either. And we're gonna stick our face in a very annoying spot right here. Then we're gonna take our ogre hit on the
too
troll.
easy.
Now normally you would use the other piece, but we don't actually have any rerolls left, so it does not matter.
Good call. Intimidation is the key. It was one of my strengths when I was still playing.
And I think we're actually gonna base him up here and take the hit, the blocker on the troll as well.
I hope that player has written a
It's
will.
another push.
Written? Players can barely speak, Jim, let alone write. You should know. You've interviewed enough of them.
We're not gonna follow. We're going to take this 1 dice in the Skaven, because he has low armor. Unfortunately, it doesn't work out.
The coach got everything done he wanted to, because it's the other team's go.
What a bunch of incompetent gits. If I had my way, I'd flog them all.
Now, he only has 2 turns to score. which is going to put a lot of pressure on him. Wow, he's going to blitz with the Minotaur. Okay, he's going to fail the rush. He has to reroll it. And he fails the second rush. That's unfortunate.
What a bunch of incompetent gits. If I had my way, I'd flog them all.
So we are actually... We have a chance to score. It's not a great chance, but we're going to blitz the ball carrier right here.
It looks rather like an
We do get the knockdown.
traditional spectacle in its style.
We do get a death as well. Wow.
Oh, mania. Yes, that's it. That's what we want to see.
Oh, and the ball is bouncing to the perfect spot for us. We are going to take this hit on
They've got the
Skaven.
advantage, but there is no sure thing in
We are not going to get the damage we want, but that's A-okay. And... I'm going to take that hit.
That'll help a player move without risk.
We're going to move up here, but we're not going to take the ogre hit just yet. I think it's better to catch, or to pick up the ball and run. So we're going to try that.
The ball is currently secure, but now they must grab it.
And unfortunately, we failed the pickup. Oh, neither of us are scoring this half.
Oh, I can't believe this.
Well,
So
we
many
could still
fails.
technically
What is
score, it
this,
looks like.
A blind
Um,
halflings match or something?
It's just very unlikely. Now, we did remove his Dark Elf, which is one of his two good ball carriers, the other one being the Skaven. If I remember correctly, the Dark Elf is a little bit better.
I should probably say something
He has a
meaningful
better
to all our
chance to
Cabal
pick up the
Vision
ball.
viewers.
Yeah. Ooh, and he fails
Splat.
again. Okay, interesting.
What a bunch of incompetent gits. If I had my way, I'd flog them all.
I really do have a chance to score here. Okay, so we need to get the ball to this one. He's going to be the pickup. We need to get rid of that human. We can do that. Ogre.
That player is about to get punched
Okay.
above and below.
It's a lot of skulls this
At the
game
same
on
time.
both sides.
Well, we're certainly
And-
the violence quota today.
Our opponent's KO does not get up, which means we are at a numbers advantage for our half. Now we are missing two blockers, which is unfortunate to say the least, but I think this is a pretty good situation. We got rid of his Dark Elf, which is one of his big threats. Obviously, his big threats are the two big guys. Let's not push that aside. The Dark Elf is a lot of his movement. Oh, I guess they're the same movement. God, it really is just to pick up the ball. He has lost plenty of strength, though, because now that he's out of pieces, these, like his troll, for example, has less chance of being next to a piece for his really stupid. So, we're in a good spot, to say the least. Now, ideally, we would want to try to score on a blocker, but I don't know about that one. We want to try to outrun the big guys, if possible, so we're probably going to give the ball to a Beastman. Plus, we're probably going to need the strength just to do a little bit of damage. So, we're going to put you up here, you up here, and we'll put you back here since you have 3 SVP and you are a 4 SVP player. and we will set you guys up like this just in case he gets a blitz. You don't want the Minotaur getting a surf, which he missed on that first half. Thankfully. If we were down even one more blocker, he kicks at the troll. That's funny.
Big advantage over the opposition.
Alrighty. The ball's actually next to our player, so we're going to just take our hits immediately.
Oh, too easy.
And we're actually going to follow. Normally I would advise against this, but...
He won't leave him alone anytime soon.
How are they going to catch or run with a ball if they're constantly writhing around on the ground?
We are going to just come up here and punch this Skaven since he has lower
like
armor than the rest of the team.
Traditional spectacle in Estaria.
Our best bet of breaking armor.
Romania.
Fortunately, no break, but that's a-okay. We're going to position ourselves fairly aggressively, I think, since we are so far forward. We're going to pick up the ball and just run straight to the middle.
Scoops up the ball with ease.
I actually mispositioned here. So he can actually run up and hit us. That's a mistake.
Baked in a pie stands more chance than this poor.
So we're actually going to leave our ogre
Actually,
back on space.
hungry. Where's the nearest pie shop, Jim?
Alrighty, let's see what kind of shenanigans we can get up to on this turn. We want to try to move away from the Minotaur. Even if he does miss his roll, he still keeps his tackle zone, so he's still going to be a threat, and an annoying one at that.
You wearing perfume, Jim?
No, it's a...
Wait, is that...
Wow, he
Wait,
does roll
what?
really stupid anyway,
I've
even
seen
though he
mushrooms
picked up
smart.
his orc for the roll, which is going to be a huge benefit for us. Now we can fairly easily move over to the left here. Basically ignore his entire team. Now the question comes down to where is he going to blitz with the Minotaur? Because that's definitely where he's blitzing. Unless he's blitzing the ball carrier for 1 dice. He basically has to blitz with the Minotaur. That's the downside to it. It's the reason I went with the Ogre instead.
On balance, I prefer the passing game to running down the field. The one tactic is for the intellectual elite. The
So
other
he is gonna... Oh, he's not
is the
running all the way
simpletons.
down. Interesting.
I like running down the field. So, whatever type I am.
He's blitzing
Us
our
not
blocker
being
there.
baked in a pie stands more chance than this.
So he's going to
poor
put
kid.
himself right on our Ogre. Oh, man.
Where's the nearest pie shop?
It is just a
Jim?
stun. That's a-okay. If he moves these humans over, I might actually go to the right side. It'll be interesting to see what he does. I'm more than willing to just take one die, sorry, against the Skaven. Wow, he's just moving pieces over. Okay, so yeah, we're definitely going to do that. We'll bring this piece up here like this so the Ogre can hit the Minotaur. We're going to blitz this human. We're going to blitz him this way, actually.
Apparently, wizards call that kinetic energy.
Fortunately, we don't get a knockdown, but that's okay. And we're going to move like this, I'd say. Oh. Did not think about that. And we'll take our hit on the Minotaur. Ooh, Bonehead is going to go off. That's not great. Not the end of the world, though. As we are actually going to come up here and hit this human. He doesn't actually have many players that he can
That player
come
better get up.
contribute to this.
Nothing good comes
So
from
we're going to take this
spending any
one
time
die
on the
here,
ground in this game.
and we'll be okay with Wolf down. Perfect. He gets stunned and we don't. That's an A-OK outcome for us. This is actually fairly unfortunate for us. That's not the worst spot, but it's also not the best spot. The main thing is if we can break away, we have more movement than his big guys, so he's just not going to be able to catch us. And then we don't really have to be too worried about the one turn because the goblin's KO'd. Now it can wake up,
Right, Jim,
so
but there's something else.
that is always still a possibility. Now it looks like he is probably going to get a 2 dice on us.
A prone player is a dead player. Oft times at any rate.
Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5. That is definitely a 2 dice. Unfortunate that our ogre boneheaded there.
Now his buddy can move freely.
Oh. Okay. All scatters in a fairly decent direction for us, at least. Wow. That is not what I expected. Interesting.
Count those teeth, Jim.
Gonna take that
I'll
Minotaur
have to
hit.
pick up most of them off the ground in a few seconds' time.
Thankfully, no damage to us. Probably gonna wake up the troll for the hit there as well. Oh gosh, not having a player to assist there. Really hurting him.
A snotling baked in a pie stands more chance than this poor.
He does get a push there, which means he's gonna have a free human.
Getting hungry. Where's the nearest pie shop, Jim?
Could be a very
They're
big
still
deal. If he positions it correctly, that is. Yep, that's the perfect spot. Alright, so we're gonna have to just stand up our pieces here. Nice. Now, he rolled really stupid on the troll again, which is really good for us, thankfully. We're actually going to take our blitz here. Fortunately, it's only a push, but it's going to be A-okay for now. It's us
Unity
a
is strength.
hit onto this piece,
Hey,
so we
that
can pin
players
him
are
onto our
almost competent.
ogre.
I should probably say something
And we can
meaningful
break
to
away
all our
from the
Cabal
troll
Vision
here.
viewers. All I can think of is splat.
And unfortunately, we just remarked our own piece here. We're going to have to just be okay with that. Now, the troll has no one to assist it, so hopefully it keeps rolling really stupid. And we'll see what the dice give our opponents on this turn, because he does have a couple of very good hits. that we have to be very worried about.
He's now as free as a fart in a thunderstorm.
Now we have to constantly be aware of the Minotaur because he does have Frenzy, and we are playing very close to the sideline. But as long as we keep someone on him... Oh, the really stupid roll doesn't actually stop him this time.
Bob, did you know that there are all Skaven leagues played in great caverns underground? The teams are backed by the powerful greater clans, so you have Clan Skyer teams, Clan Ashen teams, and so on.
You lost me after Bob.
Alright, so he's going to get the
I
hit
love that player.
there. That's A-okay. It's just a KO.
In the morning.
It's to be expected. So we have a... Oof, he takes the 1 dice. Oh no. Does he push us onto the ball? Ball going out of bounds right now would be horrible. Okay, he doesn't take the risk.
Standing.
Thank goodness. Oh, he still has a blitz left, doesn't he? Yep.
On the edge of the field there, within grasping
another
range of the
push.
fans. And they're looking hungry.
Means he's gonna take the chance to pick up the ball, most likely.
Then push them back. Personally, I'd have decked them.
On the edge of the field there, within
He
grasping
does
range of
succeed
the
at
fans.
picking it up.
And they're looking hungry.
The question comes down to where does he take it? He just runs
On the
back.
edge of the
All right.
field, within grasping range of the
He
fans.
fails at going for it.
They're looking hungry.
He has to reroll that. All right. All right, that's not too bad. We can knock it out of his hands. So we stand this guy up here. We get a
There's only one
knockdown
word to say
here.
about this, Bob.
Not a word, Jim.
And
Sound.
we do not follow.
Rut.
Then we simply blitz.
What can you do against a
It's not a knockdown, we
full-speed
reroll.
formed opponent?
Oh,
You aim between the eyes.
that's very unfortunate.
Push back, but not over.
Alrighty, so we're gonna take some other hits over here now. We cannot afford to not use the rest of these hits.
There's a way with the fairies. You better watch out. They're murderous little beasts.
We need to remove some pieces.
That player better get up. Nothing good comes from spending any time on the ground in this game.
Yikes. Alright. We can knock him up here. We take the 1 dice.
Come on,
We need to get
guys.
away from the
Team spirit,
troll.
Richie. Well, except for me.
If I had a gold crown for every player I've seen lying on the field during my career, well, I could start my own team. You only need 1,000,000 gold, right?
This is actually really bad. Our opponent still has 2 rerolls. He has better control over this side than we do right now. At least I think so. Oh, he fails the blitz to set free his piece, thankfully. Now with the push, he is going to get a follow-up hit with the orc, I believe. Oh, well. Oh, yeah, he gets the follow-up hit.
I'm looking forward to the next match, Jim. Time for some Blood Bowl.
And he doesn't have a safe place to
Is
put
this
the ball,
going to be enough to
thankfully.
come out on top?
Oof, and he fails the knockdown again. He's either going to have to blitz with the troll? Oh, he already blitzed. He's going to have to knock it down with the ball carrier. Well, he just gets a push. He's pushing us into the troll. The troll doesn't have a buddy now, though.
Standing.
And he gets it anyway. That's fine. Looking more and more like we're going to play into a tie here. Which is not what I want. Oh, he goes for the 1 dice. Oh boy. Oh, and the Minotaur gets stunned and we don't. Okay.
The match can't end in a draw. Do something, please.
We do have a chance to hit the ball. It would send it out of bounds, which is a little spooky. But I don't really see another option for that. So... it's really bad. I think we're just going to take hits. Just put more pressure here.
Apparently, wizards call that kinetic energy.
Nice.
That's it. Get in their face.
Then we can actually stick ourselves onto the troll just in case he gets some funny ideas. And I don't think we take the hit on the human there.
Surrounded by adversaries.
This time
like
we
that,
actually need to tie up that piece.
I hope he knows what he's doing.
He does take the troll hit.
He seems a little stunned, doesn't he?
Now we only have 3 turns to score and we have no rerolls, so we're a little pressured right now. Oof. He uses that reroll because he needs the knockdown. Our opponent is going to try to run his way through.
How are they going to catch or run with a ball if they're constantly writhing around on the ground?
Thankfully, we have the ogre there, so we're gonna have to probably blitz with the ogre, which is
That play looked almost competent.
not ideal, to say the least. And 1 dodge with that Skaven over there. It's a whole wrench in our plan. Now the question is, does he take going for it? I don't think they change anything. He probably doesn't. Oh, he gets the dodge, however. That's very bad for us. Now we basically
Also
have to
tonight's
play
show,
on a dodge.
Big Jobo Hairyfoot comes back from the dead to talk about his remarkably short tenure as captain of the Greenfield Grass Huggers.
Very unfortunate. Excuse me, dodge? Oh, yeah. So... we're going to take our hits first, as dodge is kind of likely to fail. It's 50-50.
The attacker smells weakness.
If it does fail, we just lose the game, so Kind of sucks, but how it is.
A prone player is a
All right,
dead
well,
player. Often
let's see if we get the dodge. We get it. We get the knockdown.
They've got the advantage.
We do.
But there is no sure thing in Blood Bowl.
We're gonna knock him back this way. And the ball is gonna scatter out of bounds. And unfortunate. It looks like our best bet now is just to make sure our opponent does not score, as the odds of us getting that ball to the other ends of the end zone is a little rough. Not impossible, but numbers are now very against us, basically.
You know, this reminds me of the time you got bored and chained all the goblin technicians together to create a living mace.
Oh, yeah. Now that was a weapon of mass reconstruction.
He's probably going to take the blitz at the Minotaur to hurry up the human. Yep. He gets the knockdown.
Grab them at Murphy's and relax. We're gonna be here for.
Thankfully, there's no stun or anything. Let's see what he gets here. Does he pick up the ball?
Not enough tackle zones on that ball. And now the opposing team has paid the price.
Nice. Two going for it actually makes him safe, too. Not from another dodge, but from the easier play of standing that guy up.
This
Knocking him
player
down.
should be
He doesn't make any of the going for it. Okay. I probably would have tried. You still have rerolls and I don't, so kind of in your favor to do it. We're gonna move this piece. I'm gonna move him 2 forward and then all the way to this side. He's now gonna be our scoring threat, basically.
They've got the
Gonna
advantage.
go for a knockdown
but there is
here,
no sure thing in Blood Bowl. That
and
player's
then
a
we're
little
gonna
short.
blitz. with
Oh
this
no, my
one.
mistake. He's on the ground.
All right. Don't fail the rush.
Come on.
He
One
fails the
foot in
rush.
front of the other. It's not
All right. Unfortunately, looks like we lose. Not much you can do. Very bloody game, at least for deaths. We played a little bad with this little right side push. We could have waited another extra turn or two. Especially with how many really stupids you rolled later on. You could have very easily pushed on any of those instead. But, you know, lesson learned. So now we're just going to try to get some... Oh, he's not even going to give us
Thirsty Bob?
the easy turn of
Always,
hits.
Jim.
Smart.
Well, how about a refreshing glass of Bloodweiser?
We're gonna have to look at the damage after, like, the team after all this damage, though, because it's pretty rough losing our chosen blockers like this. So we're gonna take.
There's only one word to say about this, Bob.
I said our easy hit, but we're not gonna get that even.
Crutch.
And we're going to give our opponent the last turn to score, and that's going to be game.
I've seen some bad
It's a good
Blood
game.
Bowl matches in my time.
Some weird armor
And
breaks
this
all
is
over
one
the
of them.
place. Deaths galore. I still think that they made niggles a little too common. Someone confirm that for me. Did they make them happen more often? Is it an easier roll to get a niggle now? Or am I just getting crazy unlucky on all these games? I feel like I'm getting like a niggle a game. It's kind of crazy. Well. And we're going to get... Oh, wow. We got a pretty good MVP. So that's a level up on that Beastman. Let's look at the team and see the damage. Oh, man. We're down to 880. Yep, that Chosen Blogger's dead. He has a niggle. That's pretty awful. We're going to have to keep him for now, though, because we can't even afford to get both Chosen Blockers. We're going to replace the one that we lost completely. And it's 6 SPP for a level up. Yeah, so we're going to get another blocker. So we have 2 if we keep this guy, which at the moment it looks like we're probably going to. And now for our first level up on a Beastman. Now, this one's a hard choice. Mighty Blow is typically what people take, as you just make him your kill piece. I'm going to go the different way. I am not seeing very many elves. I'm not seeing very many black orcs. So I think it's actually going to be better to just get Claw first. Because against most normal teams, at least the teams right now, everyone's at least armor 9. Or armor 8. So either way, it's +1. Now you don't get the +1 to injury, which is important. But I think taking Claw first is going to, in the long run, be better. I don't know, though. Everything in my body from Blood Bowl 2 is telling me just take Mighty Blow. We'll take Claw. Why not? Not as useful, but I think it'll pay off. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.